Alright, guys. Another haul for today. This is a library haul, but I actually forgot to show you with the books that I bought. I bought some books at the library. I should have shown those with the books that I bought, but I wasn't thinking. Um, I didn't go into the book vault, that's what I call it, where they have like paperbacks for 10 cents and hardbacks for 25 cents, but they have this little rack that's got books on it. They're a little bit more expensive than that, and that's what I looked at. And so I got Relic by Douglas Preston and Lincoln Child. And I know I've read something by the two of them before, but I cannot remember what it is. It wasn't Jungle or something like that, was it? Is that something? I don't know. I don't know. This sounds like it's supposed to be like a little bit, I don't want to say it's like scary, but it's like a thriller. So I got it for 50 cents. And then they had it says A Case Study in Critical Controversy. It's Adventures of Huckleberry Finn by Mark Twain and edited by Gerald Graff and James Phelan. I don't know if I've ever owned a copy of The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn. But this has like all sorts of stuff in it, but it also has the story as well. And then at the end it's got more stuff about the story. I don't even know what all's in it, but I can tell that this has probably been somebody's school book because there is lots of writing. I don't know if you guys can see. There's writing and there's highlighting and all of that. I probably will not read the extra stuff. I'm sorry. Whew, I thought I was gonna sneeze. Whew. I'll probably just read The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn. I probably won't read the other stuff. And this one was $1. And then there was this book, Ryan Waters and the King's Sword by Eric Reinhold. It's a hardback. It is a kid's book. I just thought it sounded really interesting. I don't know. It just, I mean, the cover is just really, really pretty, and the back is really pretty. And I do believe, I've never heard of this guy before, but I do believe this is a Christian author, because it does talk about spiritual warfare and good and evil, and the back does talk that he helps with, middle and high school programs at a Baptist church in Florida, so I'm thinking it's a Christian author, so I think that'll be interesting. This book I've seen before. It looks brand new. Oh yeah, I paid $1 for that one. It looks brand new to me. You Only Love Twice, I guess is what it's called. It's by Lori Wilde. It looks brand new. I did pay $1 for it, but I don't really know what this book is really about, because it talks about like comic books and criminals and alien invasions, and I don't know, but I think it's about the author of the comic book. I don't know. I just don't know. But we'll see. And then I got Wolf Hall by Hilary Mantel, I don't know. I paid $1 for this one as well. And the reason why I got this is because it's about Henry VIII. I love books from that period, so that's the reason why I got it. And that's it for the ones that I bought. Okay. I borrowed Pretties by Scott Westerfeld, because I read Uglies, and I returned it last week, I think. So I went ahead and got this, because this is the second book in this series. Even though I didn't think the first book was, like, wonderful, I of course want to know what happens in the series. So that's why I got that. And then I got another book that I said I would never read, but I don't know. It's Daughter of Smoke and Bone by Laini Taylor, and I think I really probably should have checked this to make sure. Is this the first book in the series? Because I didn't check that. I was thinking it was the first book, but I wasn't sure. But I went ahead and picked it up anyway. So, yeah, I said I would never read it, but I don't know. I'm going to give it a try. And then I got The Raven Boys by Maggie Stiefvater. I don't know how you say her name. But I wanted to give this a try because I do think this sounds very interesting. And then also, it talks about the Scorpio races. And I have said for so long that I wanted to read the Scorpio races, but then I kind of got burnt out on that kind of story. Like, I like dystopian, but there's certain dystopians that are very similar. And I don't know. But now I want to read the Scorpio races again. So I might have to borrow that, because I know the library has that. Okay, and then this one I have no idea. I've never even heard anybody talk about this, but I ran across the third book when I was looking on Amazon at really cheap books. And I decided that I wanted to see if my library had the first book, and then I'll have to see if they have the second book, because I don't even know. I don't even know what it's called. But they do have the first book, so I'm going to read it, and I hope it's good. I don't know. The third book sounded really good. It's Make Lemonade by Virginia Ewer Wolf. I don't know. I'm hoping it's good. We'll see. And then it's kind of a funny story by Ned Vizzini. I've heard good reviews about this lately, so I thought I would give it a try. I don't know. It sounds like one of those interesting books that you just don't know until you're in the middle of it whether you're gonna like it or not. So I'm hoping I will. And then I just happened to see this book as I was like walking out. I've never heard of it. I hope it's good. It's Crusader by Edward Bloor. And it is a very large book. But it was in the YA paperback section. And the reason why I was looking in the paperback section is because of this book, because it was in the paperback section. Which this one, this Pretties, I went looking for it and I couldn't find it. And I was like, what the heck? I remember seeing it before, somebody must have took it. And it was totally in the wrong place. They had it on display, but it was way far away from where it was supposed to be. Does other people's libraries do that? That's like stupid in my opinion. If you're gonna display it near where it should be. But anyway, this book is 591 pages long. I hope it's good. It sounds good from the back, but if anybody's heard of it or read it, let me know. Okay, here we go. I have never in my life, ever, read anything like this before. I've heard people talking about how good they are, and so I decided to give them a try. I started looking around online, and then I thought, you know what, I'm going to just check and see if my library has this specific series, because I love Alice in Wonderland and anything to do with Alice in Wonderland. And I really don't even mind whenever it's really not like Alice in Wonderland. Like, The Looking Glass Wars is based on Alice in Wonderland, but it is completely different. A completely different story. So I really didn't care whether this was, like, completely different. I just thought it would be good. And, it's a graphic novel. I've never, ever read a graphic novel. So this is my first experience. And it is Alice in the Country of Hearts. It says Wonderful Wonder World. This is volume 1. Story by Quinn Rose. Art by somebody. Sume Hoshino? I don't know. But this is the first volume. And I actually have already read it. I mean, we literally went to the library, like, I don't remember what time it was, and I finished it. I started reading some of it in the car on the way home, and then I finished it. It was like nothing. I should have just went ahead and picked up all 5 volumes that were there. It is a little strange, I will admit. This is very strange for me. At first, I did not realize that the book was read this way instead of this way. Like, we normally read our books this way. Like, we go, I don't know. It's backwards. This is the back and this is the front, which makes sense after I realized, oh yeah, it's because they read from right to left instead of left to right. So I realized that, and then it took me just like a couple of minutes to get used to reading right to left, with the pictures and the words and stuff. But I don't know if maybe this is a bad manga or if I'm just not a huge fan of it. If you guys know of like a really good manga series, you let me know. This has just been kind of weird and a little bit lame. So I tried it, and while I was there, I went ahead and I got volume 2 and volume 3, and I probably will finish the series just because I want to, and it doesn't take very long to do anyway. Volume 2 is this one, where it looks like they're having a tea party. And volume 3 is this one, and I'll be honest, I don't really know what's happening in this one. So, and then while I was there and I saw this, and I thought I'll give another one a shot. This was there, and it's Children of the Sea by Daisuke Igarashi. I don't know. But I don't know whether this will be any good or not. It's way thicker. And the back says, the sea has a story to tell, one you've never heard before. And that's what the back looks like. I don't know. I'm hoping it'll be good. This one actually has a little bit of color in it, but it's only like a couple of pages that actually has color. So I'm going to give it a try. Like I said, this is my first experience with graphic novels. This is a little different for me. But that's it, and I'll see you guys later.